So hello guys, welcome to another video. So today I will tell you how to fill that AFSB declaration form. So as you know that in some boards you have to first fill this form and then send it to the website of that particular before 2 days or 3 days. Generally that happens in Dehradun, and previously I went to Varanasi, that didn't happen there. So we will know how to fill this form. So let's start. So in the top corners, in the left also, in the right also, you will see that you have chest number, phase 1 and phase 2. So what are these? These are to be filled at the center. I mean, this is the chest number before your screening and this is the chest number after your screening. So these are to be filled. Now you can see as it is written in the number 1 UPSC and FCAT roll number 2023. So similarly, what is the roll number that is written in the call letter which you have downloaded from the website? You will write that. In the case of FCAT, from the CDAC website, what you have downloaded, you will write. Now batch number, as I am going to Dehradun, so I have got it beforehand. In Varanasi they tell at that time. So if you have that batch number, you will write now, or you will, if you don't have, you will go there and will write there at the FSB. So talking about the date of birth, the date of birth that is mentioned in their matriculation certificate, that is to be written. So write accordingly, and also see the format, date, month and year. Don't misplace. And in the fourth option, name, as in the 10th pass certificate, so you will write name accordingly in capital letters. In the fifth option, it is qualifying examination. So if you are appearing for the graduation, or you have appeared, or you have passed, you will write accordingly. And then you will do the 10+2 graduation and post graduation, what you are doing or what you have done. Generally at least you need a graduation degree for FCAT, so you will do that. And you will now consider down the marks what you have scored. If you have current backlog, then you will take yes, otherwise no. And in the 8th option, are you a habitual wearer of glasses or spectacles? If you are, then tick yes. If you are not, then tick no. Now there are some yes and no's. So if you are directly coming for phase 2, then yes, otherwise no. If you have body tattoo, yes, or otherwise no. If you have armed forces, government or PSUs, then you can write yes, and if you don't, then you will write no. Name of the school, if you are from Scenic school, write. If you are from military school or RIMC or AFFPI or SPI, you will write that. Now the most important point, the COVID vaccination certificate, both doses mandatory. Firstly, the both doses are mandatory, and in that also you have two options. If you have done the both doses, you will write yes or no. And if you have done the doses, then also there are two options. Firstly, you will have to, if you have done it within 15 days, so you have to present the double dose certificate, plus you have to do the RT-PCR test. But if it is before 15 days, then you have to only bring the vaccination certificate. And even if you have done it before and you don't have the vaccination certificate, then also you have to bring the RT-PCR, and the RT-PCR should be done within 72 hours. So if you have the both doses vaccination certificate after 15 days, I mean it has been more than 15 days and you have done the vaccination certificate, then you don't need to bring anything. Otherwise you have to do the RT-PCR test. Now moving to the next option, name of the kin. So here you will write your mother's name or father's name, and if you have written your mother's name, then you will write in relation your mother, or you have written your father's name, then you will write in your relation father. Contact number will be of your mother's or father, whosoever you write your name, so write accordingly. Now this is a column for screen out and repeaters. I mean, if you are going for the very first time, then you don't need to fill this, otherwise you have to. Have you appeared earlier in SSB for Army, Navy, Air Force? Take that, what you have appeared for. Yes, no. If yes, give following details. Now moving to the details. If you have already appeared, you must have got your previous batch number and chest number. Write that. Place, if you have went to Varanasi, write 4 FSB Varanasi and then the date from which to which. Now type of entry. If you have gone for Air Force, write FCAT. If it is was NCC, if it was NDA, CDS, CG, UES, TES, 10 plus 2, SEC, MET, write accordingly. If you have been screen out, then write S out. If you have conference out, write not recommended. If you are recommended, write REC. Number of days spent. If you have were screen out, then you will write here 1, or you have been to the 5 days, then write 5 accordingly, and write all the details. If you have gone for multiple SSBs, write all the details. Now moving to the 10th option. So the 10th option is, have you appeared for INSB, PAB, CPSS test? So generally these tests are conducted after you have been recommended. So if you have been through this test, write yes, or otherwise no, and then mention the details accordingly. Now you will have to do your signature, write your mobile number, write the date of the reporting. So this is very important. The date of reporting there should be mentioned. So this was the full detail of the declaration form, how it should be filled and how it should not be. And if you have any other queries, tell me in the comment section. For then, thank you and goodbye.